This is page 16 in your notes. We are going to work on one-step multiplication and division problems. We have been working on addition and subtraction, and now we're going to work on multiplication and division. The goal of one-step equations is to get the numbers on one side of the equation and the letters or variables on the other. What you do to one side, you must do to the other side. So first we're going to look at multiplication problems. The opposite or inverse of multiplication is division. And when you do not see a symbol between an x and a variable, like in number 1, 3x, it doesn't have a symbol between it, multiplication is happening. So I'm going to put a little dot there because when I see it together, I know it's being multiplied. Now, it's the same rules. That X is inside a house and he wants to be by himself. So that 3 needs to go away. Well, the opposite of multiplication is division. The 3's mark out. We're left with X on the left side. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So that's your final answer. Number 2, I know that I'm multiplying that -7 and that x, and I need, they're both in their houses, I need that -7 to go away. When he does, the x is by himself. -21 divided by -7 is 3. This is the same thing. The only difference is the x is in the other side, he's in the right house, but it doesn't matter. They're still being multiplied, which means I am still going to divide. So on this left side, 25 divided by -5 is -5. And on the right side, the only thing I'm left with is an x. All right, same thing. That 4x is being multiplied, which means I need to divide by 4. -4 divided by 4 is -1 equals x. So that's what we do when we see problems with multiplication in them. Now we're going to work with problems with division in them. This is how we write division in Big Grown and Plant. So we draw it, it looks like a fraction, but that bar really means to divide. So the opposite of division is multiplication. And in Happy Math Land, let's always use parentheses in equations. All right, so I got a house. The x is right here. He is happy where he is and wants to be left alone. That means the 7 has to move. This bar means divide. So I'm going to do the opposite, and I'm going to multiply. That leaves me with an x on the left side. -5 times 7 is -35 on the right. Same here. Got my house. That's a beautiful house. The x wants to be alone, which tells me that the divided by -2 is going to have to move. Well, that means I'm going to do the opposite and multiply by -2. X equals 20. This is the same thing. He's in the other house, but we're still dividing 9, which tells me I need to multiply 9. 9 times 3 is 27 equals x. One more. So this guy is, the 6 needs to go away. It's being divided, so I'm going to multiply by 6. 6 times -12 is -72 equals x. Oops, sorry. So there are a few keys to success. Make sure that x starts and finishes on the same side of the equation and write everything out. A quick review for multiplication, we could write 4 times 9. We could write 4 times 9, or we could write 4 times 9. All this needs to multiply. This is the preferred one in Happy Math Land. For division, I can have 30 divided by 5. We use that old school little divide by. I could have 30 divided by 5. In your calculator, when you type it in, it's going to look like 30/5. In Happy Math Land, it's going to look like a fraction, but I know it means divide. Okay, I need you to turn over to page 17, and I need you to pick any 4 problems on that page and do them. When you're done, I need you to turn over to page 19 and pick any 4 problems on that page. When you're done with that, turn those 2 pages in your notes. Thank you.